These people are ridiculous. But let's check out this last clip from Mark Green.
This entire debate today and the crocodile tears from Democrats just goes to show what's wrong with this town. Not a single Democrat I've heard has expressed dismay at the many examples of crazy, wasteful spending. I don't understand the objection to a deep dive in how we spend our money, but perhaps it's the fact that over the last several weeks, a massive surge has occurred in the search for a criminal defense attorney. That probably says it all. 5 times in this city, any other city in the nation. I'd like to remind the committee that President Kennedy unilaterally created USID through an executive order in 1961. Yet the President Trump, orders a momentary pause after winning a mandate for reform, and Democrats cry, constitutional crisis. This is after 4 years of reckless spending and unrepentant lawlessness from the Biden administration. I want the American people to understand how this works in Washington. As long as you're spending other people's money, no one bats an eye. But the second you want to save taxpayer dollars, the swamp cries wolf, or in this case, unprecedented constitutional crisis. This breathless, fake outrage from the left is utterly insane. And you know what the American people, you know they can see right through it. Let me be crystal clear to those who've been complicit in this betrayal. Firing those involved is just a start. We have a long way to go. And one last point. I want to correct the record on a couple of things. First, Elon Musk and the team that is working does not have access to personal data. They don't have access to your social security number. That is a lie. Elon Musk does have a security clearance. He has a top secret security clearance. By God, he makes the rockets for NASA. But the suggestion that he somehow can't be trusted to dig into how we're spending our money is nothing but a smokescreen to hide the corruption and the wasteful spending that has occurred there. And I am personally offended at the left's continued references to 19-year-olds and 21-year-olds in there doing work. There are 19-year-olds who have won the Medal of Honor defending this country. Just because you're 19 doesn't mean you're some child who can't be trusted. It is offensive. And if you're 19 years old out there, 20 years old, and you're serving this country, by God, your service matters. Keep serving. We thank you for that. It would appear that I'm out of time, Mr. Chairman.
Hey, he's absolutely right. Hell, I was one of those 19, 20-year-olds serving this nation back in the day. I was one of them. And I thought it was weird. I thought it was crazy that they kept saying, oh, these are 19, 20, 21, 25-year-old people. Like, there aren't 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds putting their lives on the line on a day-to-day basis for this nation. He's absolutely right. He is absolutely right. Mark Green went scorched earth on him because these Democrats, for whatever reason, they want to continue the status quo. They want to keep things exactly the way it is because they benefit from it. He who yells the loudest is probably the person that's the guiltiest. So the fact that you have these Democrats out here singing songs, they're out here yelling and screaming to anybody that will listen that this isn't right, it's a constitutional crisis, it's an attack on the republic, it's an attack on the country. Those are the people that you need to be looking into. We probably need to audit those folks as well. When you have people like Jasmine Crockett, who hadn't been in Congress long, but worth about $9 million or so they say, allegedly. When you have people like Elizabeth Warren, worth $29 million, almost $30 million, but never made more than 200 grand. You got to question. You got to follow the money. I personally think that audits need to happen on every person in Congress. How are you worth $200 million? How did that happen? How have you been in Congress for a little bit and you're already worth, $8, $9, $10 million? How did that happen? We need to look into those people as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about this. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Turn those notifications on. Make sure you click the all button so you never miss an upload. Keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you all next time.